Hey everybody, welcome back to WahooWarrior channel. Have to say that the ClawCon experience really has got me motivated for bolt action again. It's funny how you kind of get into a lull. You know, Ryan moved to Omaha, so we don't see each other as much. Alan has been doing this. I don't know what happened there. I think I got a text message that kicked me off. So we're gonna get together and start playing some more. But anyway, so I've been motivated, which is kind of nice. The ClawCon thing really got me fired up because I had all those Gurkhas and stuff to paint, and I got them all done. Probably haven't put up the best pictures. A lot of times the photography doesn't do as good as justice as they look in person. I think they look great. I'm super excited for them. I kind of dispelled some of my Gurkha myths, probably because I didn't play them like super aggressively, but they didn't really do as good as I thought they would. Uh, but I mean, they are kind of an OP unit, but you can't take too many because then you end up with nothing else. So I was kind of glad I did that because I played them and they didn't. It wasn't like they just mowed over everybody. I didn't play them probably as good as I should have. I've actually been tinkering with my list. I think I'm gonna put a M7 Priest Kangaroo in my list, which probably will cost me a point in the theme because I don't think they were in Burma. They were in Africa and Europe. But anywho, so what I'm working on now is I've got a couple things. Andrew Vertigo for bolt action doubles event that's going to be at Adepticon. Last year I played with. All right, I'm back. No, I mean Paul Walker. Did I say Paul Stewart? I do that all the time, and I always get crap about it. He came over from Scotland, and we actually won Best General. Our list was probably not as friendly, but we wanted a nice list that we could play together, tough. I never played Japanese. So one of the things that kind of takeaway was Andrew Vertigo kind of put a challenge out to the clubs to this year at doubles to play, early-ish war Mediterranean. And I'm all down for that. Because that way it gives you kind of... Now, there'll be other people playing double. I'm not sure why this keeps cutting off. But we're going to be going for our own little pride thing. So it's Allied versus Axis. And me and Ryan Carlson's going to be my teammate. We're planning to play British. But we haven't really come up with what we want to do yet. I keep looking at all the LRDG trucks. And I really kind of want to get some of those. So I'm going to play with Easy Army tonight. And we're going to figure out what we're going to do as far as our British list. But what I'm doing right now is Paul Walker gave me 3 of these Sarissa Precision houses back when I was supposed to play board for our tournament, which I didn't do. They got like a watchtower and a village house and then a shop townhouse. So I'm going to get those put together and add them to my kind of Jungle Burma board that I'm kind of been putting together. It's kind of a cross. I have some of these beautiful palm trees from Josh Dunn that I bought from him, and they work well in a desert setting, and they also will look really good in the jungle setting. So that's what I'm working on as far as models. I ordered a few more irregulars. I'm gonna probably soften my list down a little bit, take away all the trucks, and I like trucks quite a bit, but one of the bad things about trucks is obviously they're very easy to pop once you get down to turns 3 and 4. They're kind of it's hard to hide them. So I also got game 3 from ClawCon loading up right now, and yeah, so I should have some start working on some more British stuff. One of the things I've noticed in my early armies, like my early Germans and my early British stuff I painted at the time, I felt they were nicely painted, but my skill I think has come up a bit in my level of expectation from myself. So I may have to go over some of my British stuff and redo some of it. And I don't have any of the desert infantry yet or anything, but I'm not too overly worried about that. I've got plenty of British infantry I can run. Yeah, I kind of, because it's 1,400 points. You can split them up either way. 700 points a guy, or one person can have more than the other. And I think you can have theater selectors, and I think one of the two can be a tank platoon. One of the theater selectors in that desert on Easy Army in the desert thing is a LRDG Patrol, which actually can have 3 armored cars. I'm looking at maybe one of us taking that. It'd be 3 armored car, LRDG trucks, and then the other person. See, I have committed that I'm going to build this guy. I had this for so long. I really like that model. It's not that great in the game, but for some reason I really like that Crusader tank, and I have a tendency to have luck with things that I take for the sake of modeling them. So I'm gonna have that Crusader in my list. And I may have Ryan run an LRDG list. So I'll have to get some trucks and put those together. I think he would really enjoy playing that army. It's kind of brittle, but it also can pack quite a speedy punch. So, anywho, I'll get that third battle for ClawCon up. I just want to, for a moment, I'll just say, it was, on one hand, that was a bit of a drive to go down there. The event was a little bit different than, it wasn't so formal as some of the other ones I go to. I really had a nice time, though. And I saw a lot of nice people who were fans of my channel, and they came up to me and they said, a couple people like, hey, I learned how to play bolt action from watching your videos. Yeah, I know. I think we're going to do that. Yeah, and it just means a lot when somebody comes up and says, hey, I started playing bolt action because I watched your videos. And it really kind of remotivated me to double down and get some of this, get some more videos up, get some more bolt action stuff. I'm going to try to take a little bit of time, and I'm going to do some more strategy and tactics videos where I don't need another player to do that. I can just set some stuff up and think maybe, like things I'm thinking about with the army list in certain scenarios, and try to just do a little bit of that. Obviously, I'm not always right, and every game, which is what I love about bolt action, is that every game's different. It depends on how the order dice are coming out of the bag, what becomes your priorities. But there's some things that you see repeatedly come over and over again, and one thing that I think still some of the newer players don't take advantage of, they don't game plan for, I can kind of point out some of those things like down orders, or setting up a quick kind of a 2-unit counterattack by using a down order or baiting somebody. And then just deployment, which is so important. Like in Shane, the match I had against Shane after the game, we kind of talked quite a bit. And he's a newer player, and he had a nice rounded army, but I took probably 300 points out of his army list because of deployment that he wasn't really able to effectively. This keeps cutting off, so I'm gonna get to work on my houses, and I'm going to get to work on my Crusader tank and get that bad boy put together. I'm gonna finish my priest up and kind of tinker when I get my. I think I ordered some more regulars. I think I ordered. What did I order? I have a tendency to do that after a match. I think I ordered a couple rando guys to make for Spurs. And I'll have to look. But anyway, alright guys, thanks for watching my channel, and I'll try to get some content up there. And I don't know how to stop it. There we go.